A fox pup dies under unknown circumstances. 2 days later, its body is consumed by its own mother. Is this cold-hearted cruelty or a brutal calculation of survival? To understand this behavior, we must first understand the rules of the fox. In the frozen wilderness, energy is the only true currency. The fox stands motionless in the snow. It is not resting, it is calculating. 1 meter beneath the snow, a vole digs through tunnels, completely unaware of danger. The fox's ears rotate like radar, locking onto faint sounds. But sound only gives a rough direction. To achieve a precise kill, it relies on something extraordinary. Its body subtly aligns with Earth's magnetic field. This is not mysticism, but a biological compass that helps it determine exact distance and positioning. The moment arrives, it leaps. Its body forms a perfect arc, diving headfirst like a missile into the snow. First attempt, failure. Second attempt, again a miss. Luck remains the final variable in the hunting equation. But intelligent predators never rely on a single food source. It targets goose nests. Facing a protective mother goose, the fox uses distraction tactics, feigning an attack on one side, then quickly circling to steal eggs from the other. Within just 3 weeks, it steals over 800 eggs. Some are used to feed its cubs. Others are carefully buried as winter food reserves. Sometimes the fox exploits other species. A North American bison, powerful enough to clear up to 5 tons of snow a day, exposes buried grass roots. And in doing so, it creates opportunity. In the shallow snow pits, vole activity becomes visible. The fox moves in and captures an effortless, high-energy meal. A single bite of meat provides far more nutrition than a mouthful of dry grass. In survival, intelligence always defeats brute force. When foxes enter human cities, the rules become even more complex. High population density means intense competition, up to 30 foxes per square kilometer. They learn to raid trash bins. They learn to beg from humans. But cities also bring new dangers. A fox lying on a lawn does not run, not because it trusts humans, but because its pelvis is shattered. The pain leaves it unable to move. Rescue teams arrive and carefully capture it. The diagnosis is severe: multiple comminuted pelvic fractures and loss of neural reflexes. For a wild animal that depends on running, this is a death sentence. It is ultimately euthanized, a final act of mercy. Another cub is far luckier. It suffers from severe sarcoptic mange, causing skin damage and hair loss. Without treatment, it would have been fatal, but it is rescued in time. After weeks of treatment and care, it fully recovers and is released back into the wild. Now we return to the disturbing question. In an abandoned nursery in London, 2 mother foxes raise 9 cubs together in the same den. At first, everything appears peaceful, until one day researcher Sean finds a dead cub at the entrance. Clear bite marks suggest it was killed by another fox, likely an intruder competing for territory. A camera is installed to observe what happens next. On the first day, crows and magpies arrive to feed. That night, one mother fox appears, but hesitates, watching from a distance. On the second day, she approaches cautiously, sniffing and testing. By the third night, something shocking happens. Both mother foxes begin consuming the body of the cub. This is not a lack of emotion, but a survival calculation. First, energy recovery. In a highly competitive urban environment, no high-protein resource can be wasted. Second, removal of evidence. The scent of the body would attract predators and rivals, threatening the remaining 8 cubs. By consuming it, they erase its existence. Foxes are extreme opportunists. From sensing Earth's magnetic field, to hunting through strategy, to surviving in cities, to even consuming their own kin. Everything they do is not about good or evil, only about one thing: surviving to see the next sunrise.